So now I collect some extra problems of the chapter inverse trigonometric functions. So here the 6 problems are there. So all the 6 problems are asking in the different years. So I took these problems. So now I am going to explain the first problem here. First one. So first one is show that sine inverse of 2x root of 1 minus x square equals to 2 sine inverse of x. The condition is what? Minus 1 divided by root 2 is less than or equals to x is less than or equals to 1 divided by root 2. So this question is asked in 2015 question paper annual exam. So here sine inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square. So we have to see this term now. So what we have to take it for the x value. So this is the main thing. So I have to take that x is what I should take. So like that. Okay. So otherwise this full whole term I can consider it as what? Sine inverse of x as what theta I can consider it. Okay, so there are two conditions. One is either you have to take it as a left hand side or a right hand side. So if I am taking that right hand side, okay, then I will get that answer. Then also I can take it as a left hand side also I will get that answer. So now sine inverse of x I am considering it as theta. Sine inverse of x I am considering it as theta. So it becomes x equals to what now? X equals to sine theta. Clear? X equals to sine theta. So why? Here sine inverse is there outside. So inside the bracket I have to take it what? Sine theta. Not taking as an inverse of that function. So the right hand side what is the sine inverse of x is there. So that I can take it as it's our theta. Okay. So now I am considering LHS. LHS equals to sine inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square. This equals to sine inverse of 2 sine theta into root of 1 minus sine square theta. Clear? Okay, so this is you know that. So I am applying that in the place of x I am taking sine theta. So now this one can be written as sine inverse of 2 sine theta into root of 1 minus sine square theta is what? Cos square theta. Okay. So you know this small simple identities, you know that is what? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. So cos square theta equals to 1 minus sine square theta. So in the place of 1 minus sine square theta I have to write what? Cos square theta. This is square root and the square get cancelled. You know this, right? So now this becomes sine inverse of 2 sine theta cos theta is remaining. Okay. So now this root and square root get cancelled. So it's remaining, it is what? Cos theta. What about this 2 sine theta cos theta? So 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So clear? Sine 2 theta. So sine inverse of sine 2 theta equals to what? 2 theta. Okay. So now theta becomes what we have considered? 2 sine inverse of x. So that 2 sine inverse of x equals to what is that? RHS. So RHS value, this is what? 2 sine inverse of x. So I hope that all of you clear for this. So similarly the same type of one more problem is there. I'll explain to you now in the second one. So here I should take converting into cos, no? So this one I am considering it as a cos inverse of x equals to what? Theta. I have to consider it now. So it means x equals to what is that? Cos theta. So now I want to take this one in the inside the what is that? LHS I have to take now. LHS. So what about the LHS? LHS is sine inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square. This becomes sine inverse of 2 cos theta into 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta. So simple steps. How I simplify the previous one, the same way we have to simplify it. So now sine inverse of 2 cos theta into root of 1 minus cos square theta is sine square theta. You know this. So here only we are getting. Here cos sine square theta, keep it in here. Then cos square theta sent to other side, you will get 1 minus cos square theta. So these get cancelled. So now sine inverse of 2 cos theta sin theta is remaining. Clear? 2 sin theta cos theta. So now how can we write this is sine inverse 2 sin theta cos theta? Same way it is what? Sine 2 theta. This becomes 2 theta. So 2 into cos inverse of x. Why? Here cos inverse of x is theta I have considered. This is equals to what? RHS. So this is the one type of problem. So these questions are asking in 2015, 2016 and 2017. Yeah. So next, second one, write the following in the simplest form. Write the following in the simplest form. So now this is the question. First one, cot inverse of, how to simplify this? This is what? Cot inverse of 1 divided by root of x square minus 1. Then modulus of x is greater than 1. Okay, this is the condition. This problem is asked in 2019. Okay, so now how to simplify, how to write the simplest form here. So now cot inverse of, so it is question is what? Cot inverse of 1 divided by root of x square minus 1. Okay, so cot inverse. So here in 10th standard and last year you studied the different identities in that trigonometry, right? Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. In the same way, tan square theta plus tan square theta plus secant square theta equals to what? 1. So this condition you have to remember now. Which condition? Tan square theta plus secant square theta equals to 1. Similarly, how we are writing the sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1 now? The same way, tan square theta plus secant square theta equals to what? 1. So here, see, suppose if I am taking that value as x, tan square, x is equals to what? Tan theta. What I am getting? Tan square minus 1 means you will get as minus 1. But that is not correct. So here I have to take it as x equals to what? Secant theta I have to take it, right? X equals to secant theta. X equals to secant theta. Clear? So now cot x equals to secant theta, then cot inverse of 1 divided by root of secant square theta minus 1. Secant square theta minus 1. So you remember this is what? Minus tan square theta. Okay, this is what? Minus tan square theta, not this one. Otherwise you can write it as what? Secant square theta minus 1 equals to tan square theta. Secant square theta minus 1 equals to what? Tan square theta. Or secant square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So clear? Secant square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So now applied here, cot inverse of 1 divided by root of secant square theta minus 1. So here secant square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta is there. Secant square theta minus 1 equals to what is that? Tan square theta. You know, no? So this is what? Tan square theta. Okay. So now cot inverse of this square root and square get cancelled. It's remaining, it is what? 1 divided by tan theta. 1 divided by tan theta is nothing but what? Cot inverse of cot theta or not? 1 divided by tan theta is cot theta. So cot inverse of cot theta is equals to what? Theta. It's equals to theta. So now theta becomes what now? So here x equals to secant theta. What about theta? Theta equals to secant inverse x. X equals theta equals to secant inverse x. So the simplest form of this is secant inverse x. So in that second problem I am taking now second one. Second one is tan inverse of root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x. So x is not equals to 0. This question is asked in 2017 and 19. So here also I have to take the terms. So which term I have to consider it? Tan inverse of x equals to what I should take. That is a very important. So here directly I am taking x equals to what? Tan theta I am taking. X equals to what? Tan theta. So now I am substituting here tan inverse of root of 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Divided by what? Tan theta. This becomes tan inverse of root of 1 plus tan square theta, here I wrote, no, 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. So root of secant square theta minus 1 divided by tan theta, then this becomes tan inverse of root of secant square theta is secant theta, right? Secant theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Secant theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Okay. So now tan inverse of, so here there is no identity. Secant square theta minus 1 is there, means you can write as a tan square theta, but there is no identity. So that secant theta I can be written as cos theta minus 1 divided by tan theta can be written as sin theta divided by cos theta. Clear? Now tan inverse of, here in the numerator part I have to take the LCM, 1 minus cos theta divided by cos theta whole divided by sin theta by cos theta. Okay, so now this cos theta and this get cancelled, so it's remaining, it is what, tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta, 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. So now once again we have to apply the first year PUC result. 1 minus cos theta can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2. Already in the previous video I explained to you how it is coming. 1 minus cos theta is can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2. Then sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 and 2 cos theta by 2. Okay, so now tan inverse of this also I explained in the previous video, so please watch and understand it. So 2 get cancelled, sin square and this get cancelled. So what is remaining? Sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2 is remaining. So tan inverse of sin by cos is tan theta by 2. So the answer is theta divided by 2. So theta is what? X equals to tan theta. X equals to tan theta. So that theta equals to 1 divided by 2 into tan inverse of x. This is our simplest form. 1 divided by 2 tan inverse of x. So now in the same way one more problem is there. It's a third one. Tan inverse of root of 1 minus cos x divided by root of 1 plus cos x. So this is also one of the very simple problem. So directly you can understand it. I hope that already I explained this problem in the previous video. So now tan inverse of root of 1 minus cos x. 1 minus cos x can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2 divided by 1 plus cos x can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2 we can write. So now this is what tan inverse of 2 get cancelled. Sin square theta by 2 and cos square theta by 2, this can be written as tan square theta by 2 we can write. Tan square theta by 2. So now the square root and square get cancelled. What is remaining here? Tan inverse of tan theta by 2 is remaining. Clear? So tan inverse of tan theta by 2. So you know that this is our inverse trigonometric functions. That's why the answer is what? Theta divided by 2. So theta equals to, we are not considering any other terms. Therefore the last final answer is theta divided by 2 is the answer. This is our simplest form. Okay. Otherwise you can consider it as x only. So x divided by 2, x, the answer is what? X divided by 2. Here it is what? X is there. So you have to write in that x divided by 2 form. Sorry, please don't write as a theta. Theta is the general form I took according to the previous way I considered. Okay. So now next is third problem. Third question. Find the value of first one, sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5 and cos inverse of cos 15 pi by 5. So these are the two questions we have to simplify it now. So how can you simplify these problems? First question in that, sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Okay, so very simple. So now 3 pi by 5 the range is not lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, so that we have to change this into that other form, sine inverse of 3 pi by 5. Now how can you write this 3 pi by 5? So 3 pi by 5 is not in the range. Already I said that minus pi by 2 to pi by 5. So this can be written as pi minus 2 pi by 5 we can write, no? So 3 pi by 5 can be written as this. So when we are taking this simplification, you will get this answer, yes or no? So pi minus 2 pi by 5. So LCM it is what? 5. 5 pi minus 2 pi, this is equal to what? 3 pi by 5. So you got this 3 pi by 5, no? So I am writing like this. So what is the answer? It is sine inverse of sine, this pi minus 2 pi by 5 is 2 pi by 5. 2 pi by 5. So this 2 pi by 5 is lies between that minus pi by 2 to pi by 5. So you know that the sine of pi minus theta is what? Sine theta. So this is what condition we have to apply it. So these all are the small important conditions you should remember. Okay. So sine of pi minus theta equals what? Sine theta. So that this answer is what? 2 pi by 5. So the answer is what? 2 pi by 5. So in that next second question, it is second question, cos inverse of cos 13 pi by 6. 13 pi by 6. This question is asked in 2018 and previous one is 2017. Okay, so this is the question now. Cos inverse of cos of 13 pi by 6. How can we write 13 pi by 6? How can we write 13 pi by 6? So 13 pi by 6 is also not belongs to the range 0 to pi. 0 to pi. So cos is 0 to pi is the range, then sine is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So that this can be written as 13 pi by 2 means 2 pi plus pi by 6 we can write. So 2 pi plus pi by 6. It means 13 can be written as 12 pi plus pi. 12 pi plus pi. 12 means 6 2 is 12. So 2 pi by 6. This 2 pi by theta, it can be written as what? Cos theta only. So cos inverse of cos pi by 6. So the answer is pi by 6. Why it is a pi by 6 we are getting? You know that to cos of 2 pi plus theta. Cos of 2 pi plus theta. Cos of 2 pi plus theta is comes in the which quadrant? 2 pi plus theta is comes in the which quadrant? So 2 pi plus theta is comes in the first quadrant. So in the first quadrant it is same. So cos it can be written as pi by 6. Okay. So these problems are understood. I hope that. So now I am going to explain. It is a fourth problem. Prove that cos inverse of 4 by 5. Prove that cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus cos inverse of 12 by 13 equals to cos inverse of 33 divided by 25. How we are simplifying tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y, in the same way we can use the general form for the cos is. So first I will write the question. Fourth question. Fourth question. Cos inverse of 4 by 5. Cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus cos inverse of 12 by 13 equals to, we have to prove that, what is that? Cos inverse of maybe 33, yes, 33 divided by 65. 33 divided by 65. So what is the general form of this cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y? So this one is, you should remember, you know this, cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y is equals to what? Cos inverse of xy plus or minus, yes, minus root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square. This is one of the important results, you know this. Okay, so this is what? Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y equals to cos inverse of xy minus root of 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. Okay, so now here cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus cos inverse of 12 by 13, I am taking that LHS. So here it is what? Cos inverse of x is what? 4 by 5, y is what? 12 by 13. So now 4 by 5 into 12 by 13 minus root of 1 minus 4 square by 5 square into root of 1 minus 12 square by 13 square. Okay, so now this becomes cos inverse of, so these terms we cannot cancel these terms, so 4 into 12 is 48 divided by 13 into 5 is 65 minus, okay, so now this becomes what now? Root of 5 square, it means 25 minus 16 divided by 25 into root of 13 square is 169 minus 144 divided by 169. So simplify it. What is answer you are getting? Cos inverse of 48 divided by 65 minus 25 minus 16 is what? 9. So root of 9 by 25 into root of, this is how much? 25 divided by 169. So the answer becomes cos inverse of 48 divided by 65 minus 3 divided by 5 into 5 divided by 13. So this get cancelled. These two get cancelled. 5 and 5 get cancelled. This is what? Cos inverse of, LCM is, what is that LCM? LCM is 65. LCM is 65. Okay, 48 minus 3. 3 how much? 13. 13 how much is 65? 13. 5 is 5 into 3 is 15. So the answer is cos inverse of 48 minus 15 is 33 divided by 65. So this becomes what? RHS. So RHS, both RHS are same here. RHS is cos inverse of 33 divided by 65. And here cos inverse of 33 divided by 65. So first you should remember this relation. So this relation is a very important relation. Okay, so how we are writing the tan inverse of tan x minus tan y divided by 1 plus tan x into tan y, you are writing the same way. This is cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y equals to cos inverse of xy minus root of 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. Then the values you have to substitute it and simplify it. You will get the last final answer. Now question number 5th one. Solve for x. Sine inverse of 1 minus x. Solve for x. Sine inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sine inverse of x equals to pi by 2. And then this question is asked in 2017. How to simplify this? Sine inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sine inverse x equals to 1 divided by 2. So I will write the question now. Sine inverse of 1 minus x minus 2 sine inverse x equals to what? Pi by 2. Okay. So now here sine inverse of 1 minus x, I am sending this term to other side. Okay. So this minus 2 sine inverse x I am writing as it is here. This equals to pi divided by 2. Then this term goes to other side is minus sine inverse of 1 minus x. Okay, so minus sine inverse of 1 minus x, pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus sine inverse of this. So now this side what is there? Minus 2 sine inverse x equals to what I can write? Pi minus cos inverse of 1 minus x can be written as, sorry, sine inverse of x can be written as cos inverse of 1 minus x. Okay, so cos theta can be written as pi minus sine theta, right? So same way this can be written as cos inverse of 1 minus x. Cos inverse of 1 minus x. Okay, so now here how we are getting this result? You know that, right? What is the result? Sine inverse of y plus cos inverse of y equals to what? Pi by 2 is the result. We have to apply this. Sin inverse of y plus cos inverse of y equals to what? Pi by 2. So this is a result number, maybe properties. When I am explaining the properties, in that time I explained to you how we are getting this pi by 2. So sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x equals to what? Pi by 2. I explained here it is what? Y is there, so I have to take it as x only. I have to take it. Okay, I will take it as x only. So now this term is goes to other side. What is that? Pi minus pi by 2 minus sin inverse of x. Sin inverse of x means this. So the answer is what? Cos inverse of 1 minus x. Okay, so now cos inverse of 1 minus x. So cos inverse is comes to this side. What is the answer we are getting? Cos inverse is there here. This term comes to this side is cos of minus 2 sin inverse of x equals to 1 minus x is remaining. Equals to what? 1 minus x is remaining. So you know that cos of minus theta is what? Cos of minus theta is cos theta. You know this, right? Cos of minus theta equals to cos theta. You know this condition. So I am applying this one. Cos of 2 sin inverse x equals to 1 minus x. Cos of 2 sin inverse of x equals to 1 minus x. So now I am considering, I am taking x is as it is. Then I am sending this terms to this term to other side. X I am taking this side, left hand side. So I have to find the value of x, solve for x, right? So x equals to 1 minus cos of 2 sin inverse of x. So we will get 1 as it is. We have to write x sent to this side and this term goes to other side. It's what? 1 minus. Now x equals to, so here cos 2 theta. What is the value of cos 2 theta? Do you remember cos 2 theta function? So cos 2 theta function is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So you know this cos 2 theta, right? Cos 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Cos 2 theta equals to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So this 1 minus cos 2 theta equals to what I can write? 2 sin square theta I can write, right? So here this term sending this side and this is goes to other side. It is what? 1 minus cos 2 theta equals to 2 sin square theta. So now x equals to 1 minus cos of 2 sin square 2 sin inverse of x is there here. So now x equals to 1 minus cos of 2 sin inverse of x. So cos of 2 sin inverse of x, 1 minus cos 2 theta, right? This is what? 2 theta. Theta becomes this. So 1 minus cos 2 theta becomes 2 sin square of sin inverse x. So theta is what? Theta is what? Sin inverse of x. Theta is sin inverse of x. So I hope that all of you clear, all of you understood now. So x equals to 1 minus cos 2 theta. 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. So x equals to what? 2 sin square of sin inverse of x you can write. So now x equals to 2 sin square theta can be written as sin of sin inverse of x whole square we can write. This is what? Whole square we can write. So now x equals to 2, this value sin of sin inverse of x is what? X square. Okay, so now x equals to 2x square. This and this get cancel. What is remaining? Otherwise you can write 2x square minus x equals to 0. Take it as x common. X I want to take it as common. 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So what is the value? X equals to 0 and x equals to 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So x equals to 0 is one of the value you got it, and x equals to 1 divided by 2. So which are the two values? X equals to 0 and x equals to 1 divided by 2. But which value is satisfying? Here 1 divided by 2 is not satisfying. Why? Here is 1 divided by 2 is not satisfying. Sin inverse of 1 minus 1 by 2. Sin inverse of 1 minus 1 by 2. And then minus 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2 is not equals to a pi by 2. So that answer is x equals to 0. So the answer is what? X equals to 0 is the final answer. Why it is not x is 1 by 2 is not an answer? Here you have to substitute it. 1 minus 1 by 2 is sine inverse of 1 by 2 minus 2 sine inverse of 1 by 2. It is not equal to 0. Sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is pi by 2. You can write. Clear? So now I am going to move next problem. It is what? Sixth one. Simplify tan inverse of 3 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by 4 cos x plus 3 sin x if 4 by 3 tan x greater than minus 1. So this question is asked in 2016. So the first I will write the question, and that is identity based question. Tan inverse of 3 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by 4 cos x plus 3 sin x. 4 cos x plus 3 sin x. Okay, so now how to simplify this now? So tan inverse of x. So we have to take it as one idea. One idea means we have to write in the form of tan inverse of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y form. We have to write it. Means tan inverse of x plus y divided by tan 1 minus tan x minus y. That form we have to write. So here tan inverse of this can be written as 3 cos x minus 4 sin x divided by one term. I am dividing both numerator and denominator. That is what? 4 cos x. Why the term I am dividing means denominator what I need, the first term is plus I need, plus 1. Sorry, not plus, it is what? 1 I need. So if I want to get 1 means what I should do? I have to divide 4 cos x. So I can divide it with the 4 cos x. So now 4 cos x plus 3 sin x divided by 4 cos x. Okay, so this is a whole bracket. So now tan inverse of this full term, 3 cos x divided by 4 cos x, it is what? 3 divided by 4 is remaining, minus 4 sin x divided by 4 cos x is 4 get cancelled, sin x my cos x is tan x is remaining, divided by this full term can cancel it, it is what? 1 I am getting, then plus 3 sin 3 by 4 sin x into cos x is remaining. Sin x into cos x means it is what? Tan x. Okay, so 3 by 4 is this value and tan x is this value. So this can be written as tan inverse of, already answer we got this, tan inverse of what I can write? 3 divided by 4 minus tan inverse of tan x we can write. So which is identity we have to apply it? Tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y equals to tan inverse of x plus y divided by 1 minus xy. So this is our term we have to apply here. So now tan inverse of 3 by 4, there is no value, you have to write as it is. Tan inverse of 3 divided by 4 minus tan inverse of tan x is x. So last the final answer is, this is our final answer, tan inverse of 3 by 4 minus x. So these are the problems, extra problems I explained regarding this inverse trigonometric functions. So these problems are there in the miscellaneous problems also. Okay, I hope that all of you understood and clear for you. So practice well and take a good marks. This inverse trigonometric function is a very important for the calculus part. In the next calculus part, when we are simplifying, so we are using all the same formulas, identities, everything we are using. So be carefully understand this chapter thoroughly. Thank you. 3.